Imagine you're in 16th century England. A queen's secret husband is found dead under mysterious circumstances. In the heart of the Elizabethan era, Robert Dudley, the cherished favorite of Queen Elizabeth I, was entwined in a scandal that rocked the very foundations of the royal court. Dudley, a charismatic and influential figure, was married to a woman named Amy Robsart. Their seemingly blissful marital life, however, was destined for a tragic end. Amy Robsart, a woman of grace and humility, was discovered lifeless at the bottom of a flight of stairs. The cause of death, a broken neck, the circumstances were suspicious to say the least. The house was eerily empty, save for a few servants. There were no signs of struggle or foul play, and yet the sudden and unexplainable nature of Amy's death raised many an eyebrow. The whispers started not long after, suggesting that Dudley himself, or perhaps even the Queen, may have been involved. The motive? To clear the path for a royal marriage. The rumors, while unproven, were compelling. After all, Dudley's relationship with the Queen was a topic of much speculation. Some even dared to say that they were more than just friends. The scandal spread like wildfire, tainting Dudley's reputation and casting a dubious light on his relationship with the Queen. Despite his efforts to clear his name, the rumors persisted, growing with every passing day. Amy Robsart's death remained an unsolved mystery, a puzzle piece that never quite fit into the grand tapestry of the Elizabethan era. The whispers of foul play, the allegations of murder, and the insinuations of a royal love affair continued to echo through the halls of history. The scandal cast a long shadow over Dudley's life and the royal court, forever shrouding their relationship in a dark mystery. Fast forward to 1694, a love triangle involving a count, a princess, and an enraged royal husband. In the heart of the 17th century, a scandalous romance was blossoming that would soon shake the European royal courts. The key players in this drama were Count Philip Christoph von Königsmarck, a dashing military man known for his charm and wit, and Princess Sophia Dorothea of Celli, the beautiful and unhappy wife of the future King George I of Great Britain. Count von Königsmarck and Princess Sophia's paths crossed at the Hanoverian court, and sparks flew instantly. Despite the societal constraints of their time, they embarked on a clandestine love affair that was as passionate as it was dangerous. Their love letters, filled with longing and desire, bear testament to their intense relationship. However, the illicit lovers were not as discreet as they believed. Their secret was soon discovered, and the news of their affair reached the ears of Sophia's husband, the Elector of Hanover. Enraged and humiliated, the future King George I was hell-bent on revenge. Then, in the summer of 1694, Count Philip Christoph von Königsmarck vanished without a trace. His sudden disappearance sent shockwaves through the court, sparking a flurry of rumors. Whispers of foul play ran rampant, and many believed that the Count had been murdered, possibly on the orders of the vengeful Elector of Hanover, who wished to rid himself of his wife's lover. Despite extensive investigations and numerous theories, the fate of Count von Königsmarck remains a mystery. His body was never found, and no conclusive evidence has ever been produced to confirm the rumors of his murder. His sudden and unexplained disappearance has continued to intrigue historians and royal enthusiasts alike, adding a layer of mystery and intrigue to the narrative of European royalty. And so, the tale of Count Philip Christoph von Königsmarck and Princess Sophia Dorothea of Celli, a story of forbidden love and probable murder, lives on. The Count's disappearance remains one of the most tantalizing unsolved mysteries of European royalty. Now let's delve into a scandal that involved a queen, a cardinal, and a diamond necklace that was never paid for. This tale of deception and intrigue is set in the opulent court of Louis XVI in the late 18th century. Enter Jeanne de Valois Saint-Remy, a woman of dubious nobility and desperate ambition. She hatched a plan to swindle the Cardinal de Rohan, a man who sought to regain the favor of the Queen. Marie Antoinette. Jeanne, along with her accomplices, convinced the cardinal that the queen wished to secretly purchase a magnificent diamond necklace but needed his help to finance the transaction. This necklace was no trinket. It was an extravagant piece, dripping with over 600 diamonds. The price tag was a staggering 2 million livres, equivalent to millions of dollars today. The cardinal, blinded by the promise of the queen's gratitude, agreed to the plan. However, the queen knew nothing of this plot. The necklace was delivered not to her, but to John, who swiftly disassembled it, selling the diamonds for a tidy profit. When the jewelers sought payment, the cardinal could provide no proof of the queen's involvement. The scandal broke, and the court was thrown into turmoil. The queen, already disliked for her perceived extravagance, was further maligned. Many believed she was part of the plot, tarnishing her reputation beyond repair. The affair was brought to trial, and while the cardinal was acquitted, Jeanne was not so lucky. She was found guilty, whipped, and branded a thief. Yet the damage to the monarchy was done. The scandal, echoing through the halls of Versailles, stirred resentment among the populace. It amplified the existing discontent, and some historians argue it contributed to sparking the French Revolution. The diamond necklace affair remains as a symbol of the corruption and extravagance that led to the downfall of the French monarchy. It's a tale of greed and deception, a stark reminder of the dangerous allure of power and the swift fall that can follow. In 1889, a royal hunting lodge in Meierling became the backdrop for a scandalous tragedy involving the heir to the Habsburg Empire. It was a cold January morning when the news broke out from the quiet Austrian village of Meierling. Rudolf, the Crown Prince of Austria and the only son of Emperor Franz Joseph I and Empress Elizabeth, was found dead alongside his 17-year-old mistress, Baroness Mary Vetsera. The once vibrant hunting lodge was now a silent witness to a scandal that would shake the foundations of the Habsburg Empire. The official explanation was that Rudolf, who was known to have been in a state of political and personal turmoil, had shot Mary in a murder-suicide pact before turning the gun on himself. But the suddenness of their deaths and the shroud of secrecy that immediately fell over the incident sparked a wildfire of speculation and conspiracy theories. Rumors swirled around Vienna, the capital of whispers. Some whispered of a political assassination, suggesting that Rudolf, who had increasingly liberal views, was killed by conservative forces within the empire. Others suggested that Mary's family, appalled by the scandalous affair, had orchestrated the deaths to protect their honor. Theories about secret pregnancies, forced suicides, and even staged murders added to the intrigue. The Austrian court's attempts to control the narrative only deepened the mystery. Mary's body was hastily buried in a churchyard without a proper autopsy, and Rudolf's death was announced as a result of an aneurysm of the heart. A story few believed. Despite the many theories, the truth of what happened at Meierling on that fateful day remains a mystery. Yet one thing is clear: the deaths of Rudolf and Mary marked a turning point for the Habsburg Empire. Rudolf was the last direct heir in the male line, and his death set the stage for the eventual fall of one of Europe's most powerful dynasties. The Meierling incident forever marked the beginning of the end for the Habsburg Empire. Just 2 years later, in 1891, Berlin was shaken by a scandal involving a baron, a countess, and an alleged blackmail. Picture this: Baron Alexander von Kotze, a minor aristocrat with a penchant for intrigue, weaves a tale of conspiracy and manipulation that would rock the German court. The accused, none other than Countess Augusta von Eulenburg and her circle of friends. Baron von Kotze claimed that the Countess and her cohorts were hatching a plan to manipulate the young Kaiser Wilhelm II. The Countess, according to Kotze, was using her charm and influence to sway the Kaiser's decisions, all while her friends played supporting roles in this high-stakes game of court politics. The allegations were shocking, But what made them even more sensational was the supposed motive. The Countess and her friends were allegedly doing this not for personal gain, but to secure their positions in the royal court. As the accusations came to light, the court was thrown into disarray. The trial that followed was nothing short of a spectacle. Every revelation, every testimony, every sordid detail was eagerly consumed by the public, further fueling the scandal. However, the fallout was far from what Baron von Kotze might have anticipated. The trial ended with the Countess and her friends being acquitted. Yet, the damage had been done. The Countess's reputation was tarnished, her influence waned, and her circle of friends was scattered. The scandal had effectively ended their reign in the court. But the Kotze scandal was more than just a tale of conspiracy and court politics. It was a reflection of a society grappling with change, a monarchy struggling to maintain its relevance, and an aristocracy clinging to its fading power. In the end, the Kotze scandal served as a stark reminder of the precarious nature of court life. It was a world where power and influence were as fleeting as they were intoxicating, where alliances were fragile, and where a single misstep could lead to a fall from grace. The Kotze scandal was a scandal of power, influence, and the dangerous game of court politics. From suspicious deaths to diamond necklaces, royal history is filled with scandalous tales. Let's take a moment to reflect back on the stories we've shared today. First, we delved into the mysterious demise of Amy Robsart in the 16th century. Her untimely death cast a long, dark shadow over her husband, Robert Dudley's aspirations to marry Queen Elizabeth I, forever shrouding their relationship in controversy. Then we moved on to the 17th century, where we uncovered the chilling disappearance of Count Philipp Christoph von Königsmarck. His illicit affair with Sophia Dorothea of Celle, wife of the future George I of Britain, led to his vanishing, a mystery that has remained unsolved for centuries. We also took a journey into the heart of the French court in the late 18th century, where we witnessed the infamous diamond necklace affair. The scandalous deception involving an expensive diamond necklace tarnished the reputation of Queen Marie Antoinette, fueling the flames of the French Revolution. Next, we uncovered the tragic Mayerling incident of the late 19th century, the mysterious deaths of Crown Prince Rudolph of Austria and his mistress, Mary Wetzera, at a hunting lodge in Mayerling, left a stain on the Habsburg dynasty that still lingers today. Finally, we explored the Kotze scandal, where accusations of infidelity rocked the German court and caused a rift within the royal family, casting a pall over the final years of Kaiser Wilhelm II's reign. These scandals remind us that the monarchy is not always a beacon of virtue and dignity. They have shaped our perception of royal life, showing us that it is not all glitz and glamour. Instead, it can be a tangled web of power, passion, and scandal.